Have you ever been fed up with the speed and performance or even the security of your router slash modem that's very limited in its abilities, and maybe you wanted to put in something a little bit more powerful for your wireless or a little bit more secure as a router and being able to handle a lot more bandwidth? This is one of a few videos where we're going to be putting out in a series based on a book that I wrote quite some time ago, and it's a little bit of an in-between guide between a dummy's guide and a technical manual, so you'll be getting the information that you need, but not broken down like a dummy step by step for how to do one particular thing, but not a complex manual set of instructions either. It's going to be a nice overall how-to. Things such as learning what you need to know, as the cover implies, when you want to buy something so you don't get something that's not enough or overkill, how to fix certain things yourself, or even asking an expert. I've had clients come to me saying, I need more memory, but what they really meant to say is, I need a bigger hard drive because they're out of storage space. So in this video, we're going to be showing you how to set up your own router or wireless access point. Coming right up. So in a typical network, what you would have is your modem slash router, and it could be any one of these things, like a Bell DSL connection or a Rogers coax cable connection, and that's for us here in Canada anyway. But you may have some others, like in the States. I believe AT&T is one of the popular ones, or you may have a series of other options available in your country, depending where you're listening from. Let me know in the comments below where you guys are from. Anyway, the IP address that would be associated with these modems may be 192.168.0.1, or it could be 1.1 is fairly typical. So then it would assign the computer an IP address similar to that, where the ending would start at 100 or 101 and so on. If it's wireless, such as your laptop, then it would be pumping out the signal wirelessly. But the cable, if for any computers that are connected by a cable, it would go from that modem router directly into the computer. So let's take the computer out of the picture now and look at the process of setting up the new router or wireless access point. So on your existing modem router, of course, you've got power. Your internet still comes into the WAN port, whether it's a phone line, DSL, or a coax cable. But the computer, instead of the line from the PC port to the computer, it's actually going to be going into the WAN port on your new router. And then your router then connects to the computer from one of the numbered ports. And it doesn't matter which number it is. And then that computer will now get an IP address from that router instead of from the modem slash router from your internet provider. Now, to avoid any further slowdowns, because you've got a router plugged into a router now, even though we have it plugged into the WAN port, so we're using your old router modem as just a modem, but it still has the router capabilities, slowing it down. So if you contact your internet provider, you ask them to change it from change the modem from router to bridge mode, they'll do that over the phone for you remotely, and then you'll get a different IP address for that. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and you can check out our playlist for more videos on this topic. And if you'd like to get a free copy of the ebook of this book technology, the link is in the description below. Thanks again, and see you next time. Bye for now.